Yo, what's good, Jets Nation? This is NY Jets Media, bringing you guys a new type of series on my channel. And in this series, I'm going to break down every single position group on the New York Jets. And in this video, I'll be starting off with the running back position. So basically, I'm going to give my thoughts on the overall position, give you guys the starters, the depth chart of that position, and just give you guys my overall thoughts. Am I confident on this position? Am I not? Who am I really excited for, who I think is going to struggle, all that type of stuff. So if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'll be posting all Jets content throughout the offseason and in the season when it starts. With that being said, let's jump right into breaking down the running back position for the New York Jets. So obviously we know who is on the New York Jets at the running back position. We're going to have Le'Veon Bell starting. His backup is going to be Frank Gore. And I think third string will be La'Mical Perine, rookie. And then we have some interesting players afterwards. That's depth players. They're probably not all going to make the team, but just to give you guys all the players signed to the Jets currently, it's Josh Adams, Trenton Cannon, and Kenneth Dixon. So to break down, first I'm going to get into Le'Veon Bell. I think he's going to start, obviously. He had a very interesting 2019 season because we were so hyped up to have Le'Veon Bell. We're paying him a lot of money. Us Jets fans, seeing a superstar like that come to the New York Jets is just such a exciting feeling because on offense we really lack star power. So to have Le'Veon on the Jets, when we first signed him last offseason, it was so awesome. We signed him, all Jets fans are happy. And then we realized that our offensive line is that bad where Le'Veon's not going to be able to be anything like he was in the Steelers. So I really am happy with how Le'Veon Bell dealt with the season mentally and just how mature he was. I feel like when he was on the Steelers, he was still a kid and he was obviously really good on the field, but I feel like off the field he was still maturing and growing into a man, and now he understands the media. He dealt with the New York media way better than I expected. I really thought Le'Veon Bell at first was going to struggle with New York media and have a lot of problems, but Le'Veon Bell was a leader. Even though we were 1-7 at some point, he got all the guys together. He was people look at Le'Veon and gravitate towards him, and he has that leadership role and that leadership mentality. And I really like that from him. He really dealt with the adversity like a pro. I feel like my initial reaction to Le'Veon, I'm like, oh shit, if we're losing and Le'Veon is pissed off, he's not going to want to be a Jet, but he still wants to be a New York Jet. There's trade rumors that Joe Douglas was calling people about trading him at the deadline, and he even took that like a man. We all know what happened with Jamal. That was a huge drama, It was not like that with Le'Veon. But to get into his production, I feel like Le'Veon Bell is going to have a way better year in 2020 because of our offensive line has a massive upgrade. So I'm really excited to finally see Le'Veon Bell have an offensive line because a player like Bell is you need to have an offensive line because obviously every running back needs an O-line, but specifically for Le'Veon Bell, he's patient. He sits behind the line. He waits for a hole to open and burst through it. His play style, you need holes to open. And, there's other running backs that rely on their speed. So even if there's not good blocks, they can just bounce it outside and take it to the house. That's not Le'Veon's game. He needs holes to be open for him where we can analyze the field, get into the next level. Where's the next hole in the next level? Let me make a cut. Let me break this tackle, stiff arm. Le'Veon Bell's game. It's dirty, it's grimy, it's flashy, it's not speed oriented. So I feel like now we have somewhat of an upgraded offensive line. I'm hoping he can become better. And another huge part of Bell's production is Adam Gase. He needs to utilize Le'Veon Bell better. I want to see him in the wide receiving game more often, lining up as a slot receiver because Le'Veon Bell could do it all. So going into our newly signed running back, Frank Gore, this was awesome. I feel like we needed that backup running back because Ty Montgomery's gone. Bilal Powell, unfortunately, is probably gone. And having a Hall of Fame top 3 rusher of all time on the Jets is huge for the overall camaraderie of the offense. So we need leadership. Just like Le'Veon Bell, Le'Veon is a superstar. He was on the Steelers. He's looked up at. He has that name. Frank Gore is 37 and is a veteran Hall of Fame guy. People are going to go to Frank Gore, want to pick his brain, want to learn from him. He's well respected, and I really like that signing, and I'm not expecting him to put up a bunch of numbers production-wise on the Jets. I feel like he's going to get a handoff here and there on short yardage, maybe it's 3rd and 2, they give it to Frank Gore up the middle or something, but he's just going to provide our backup role, and most importantly, I feel like he's going to play a mentorship role for rookie La'Mical Perine, and I really am confident in La'Mical Perine. So imagine being a rookie running back coming into the league, and you have 2 running backs to learn from as Le'Veon Bell, who is still in his prime and young, and Frank Gore, who's past his prime, obviously, and is a Hall of Fame running back. Those are 2 potential Hall of Fame running backs that a rookie can pick the brain from. So having La'Mical Perine as a rookie learn behind them, and I feel like eventually as the season goes on, I'm not confident Frank Gore can play 16 games at that age. I feel like he's going to solidify our backup role behind Le'Veon Bell later in the season. And maybe La'Mical Perine might be our answer for running back for the future, even our running back number 1 in the future. We never know. Or he can be that solid backup guy. I really am high on Perine. He reminds me of a Bilal Powell type of running back. Actually, he's powerful, he's speedy, he's shifty, he can break tackles, he's good balance. He is like, the thing about La'Mical Perine is he has all the tools you need in a running back. And he doesn't have like one talent that separates him from others, if that makes sense. He doesn't have next level speed. He doesn't have Derrick Henry power. He doesn't have Le'Veon Bell's patience. But he has all of the qualities you need in a running back. And he has it at an average level. Like, he can do it all. You know what I mean? But not all elitely. So I feel like that is a competent overall quality good running back, and I feel like he can develop into a solid guy, especially like I just said, learning behind a Frank Gore and Le'Veon Bell. So I'm really excited for La'Mical Perine, and not even to mention La'Mical Perine was a beast at Florida catching the ball. So as you guys can tell, I really love the draft pick from Joe Douglas, getting Perine to the Jets in the 4th round, and I'm super high on him, and I'm excited to watch him develop under Le'Veon and Frank Gore. So to go into the bottom of the depth chart of the running back position, this is where the battles can be in training camp, who's going to make the roster, who isn't. Josh Adams, he's someone that was on the Eagles last year, and when he got carries, he actually was solid. You know, there's the Eagles running back room last year, there were so many running backs getting in because so many injuries, and when he had an opportunity to shine, I remember seeing him, he was like number 33, and Adams, I'm like, yo, Jamal Adams is a running back from the Eagles, and I always saw that. So, and seeing when the Jets signed him, obviously Joe Douglas has connections with there. So I think he could be a potential running back 4. He provides good depth. He's not anything crazy. He just provides depth, like I said. Trenton Cannon is a draft pick from Mike McCagnon, and he's just, when we first got him, I didn't understand it. He's so raw, and I feel like by now we should have developed into him. If anything, he's a special teams guy, and even at that, he missed a lot of tackles, but he did make a little big plays in special teams. So I feel like if he makes the roster, he's strictly a special teamer. And then the last guy on my projected depth chart for the Jets is Kenneth Dixon. This is a guy who was like a former 4th round pick for the Ravens in like 2016 or something like that. And we signed him last year because we were banged up in running back and we needed somebody on the field. So we signed him, so he's still on the roster. So he's going to be in training camp. So he's probably going to get waived. I'm not expecting anything like that. So overall, I'm really excited for the Jets running back room this year. We have a mixture of veteran leadership, a veteran that's in his prime, and a veteran that's past his prime. So we have a young Le'Veon. I mean, I wouldn't say Le'Veon's young. He's like past his prime, but he's like still in a prime spot in his career age-wise. And then we have the veteran old leadership guy, Frank Gore, and we have a rookie. I feel like those 3 will complement each other extremely well. And I'm excited for this running back position group in the future, and especially in 2020. Leave a comment down below what you guys expect from this running back group. Can Adam Gase really get a running game going? We need to be that ground and pound New York Jets football team like we were back in the day in 2010 with Mark Sanchez handing the ball off to Thomas Jones, Sean Green, Chris Ivory. I feel like the Jets always had, when we were good, especially in my generation, we always had that ground and pound run first mentality. And if we can give Sam Darnold a competent run offense, that opens up the passing game even more. So I'm hoping we can finally establish a run game this year. Leave a comment down below what you guys are expecting from this running back group, and leave a comment down below on any position you want me to dissect next. I'm going to probably get into the wide receivers next, and then I'll head over to the defense, do corners, do defensive line in each separate video. So make sure you stay tuned to this channel for videos in the future, and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Let's go Jets! Peace.